What do you think, Larry? Should we do this? This is what's happening tonight. Dread mode. I guess so. I have to readjust the camera since you're over on this side this evening. Larry's over here. So, just shedding. Continue. Okay. I have to adjust the camera quite a bit if we're going to see Larry. There he is. Well, maybe that's not a lot. Hey, buddy. There we go. Yeah? What do you think? Yeah? Oh, you want attention? Okay. Okay. Always got to have some Larry time. Simply the way of it. Okay. So on last... Ow. Your claws are still really sharp. I gotta trim them. On last week's episode... Let's see. We came down from over here. Oh, we're gonna have to... we fight some of the pirate dudes up here, I think, because we're leaving back to Gavaran. Okay. Oh, well. Let me just remember how to play this game and see what happens. Oh, right, and the Emmy is still here. We haven't... Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. Oh, my God. It ends again. Oh, we're just knock it in the face and then boom. Yeah, all right. Get out of here. We gotta go. Sorry. Okay. We don't fight this one yet, do we? I don't remember. What do you think, Larry? He has no idea. Okay. No, we don't need that. Okay. Oh my God. You just can't, like, okay. I'm trying to capitalize on my... There we go. Oh boy. Things That Kill Me, Volume 1. That guy. Go. Drink his juice. Floor is no longer electric. Gotta get going. Okay. This isn't where we fight the pirates, is it? Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, well. We'll see what happens here. Because I can... Oh! I can certainly tell you that fighting one of these guys in a room... I guess there was less maneuverability, but nonetheless. Alright. I don't think even in regular or norm or hard mode this was too terrible. I just have to be careful. Okay. And I think I was going to have to do a lot of this. Oh, you know what? Well, oh, hold on. I put my phone in focus mode. Okay. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good morrow. Good morrow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, well. Already we're doing great. I forgot how to play this game between now and last night. And all I do is talk super praises about just how perfect the control is in this. And I stand by it. I fully maintain that. But that doesn't mean that I'm good at the game. Okay? Oh my... I'm timing my double jumps poorly. Good morrow, cousin. Thank you. Hello, Larry. Yeah? You relocated. Okay, well, let's get some more Larry in there. A little bit more. Yeah? He's just relaxing. Okay. Alright, let's see how we do this. Okay. We're just going to have to be super patient once again. See, now that I've beaten what I feel to be the hardest boss so far, the Storm Missile guy, This shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna do charge shots. Okay. Except for these guys are just gonna dodge me. That's fine. Okay. It's all... Wow. This is awful. Okay. Jeez Louise. Just whittling away, one hit at a time. That's the best I can do. That's, oh my god. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. What do we got? Alright. Tempting fate. No! The controls are tight, the gameplay is balanced. 'Tis I, the one whom fucks it up. Yeah, it is. Like, the game is doing everything I could possibly ask it to. That's all me. That's all me. I'm going to scoot the camera back over because Penelope might be joining us. Larry will probably migrate over to his pillow at some point this evening. Okay. This is... Already I'm upset. I think I actually, you know what? I bet the game is like, hey, why aren't you locking on more? And I'm just like, because I'm a fool. Because I'm listening to Love Fool by the Cardigans. Oh, see that? Look at that. Look at that. That's the easiest game I ever played. Oh boy. Yeah, storm missiles? Clearly the way to do this. Okay. Alright. You mean the game wants me to use the thing that I just learned in order to not die a bunch? That's weird. Okay. Look at that meow. What do we got? There's Penelope. Larry's down here. He's resting on this side. And it's adorable and cute and perfect because that's Larry. Okay. Also, the nature of my stream is that this laptop is not optimized for streaming because the Wi-Fi is good but not best. Therefore, it will simply just have to do. Oh boy. What is this? What is this? Okay. See, everything in this is the worst. And so... Oh. There we go. With one hit kills, you simply gotta... I mean, everything literally is the biggest threat in the game, so... It's exciting and wonderful. And I love it. Ooh, what do we get? I forgot. Space jump. Perfect. Looks good to me. Yeah, apparently last night we were averaging 15% dropped frames, which ultimately isn't too bad. Just sort of periodically here and there we get a little bit of lag. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Just gotta practice these abilities as we get them. Oh no, space jump in the water with fishies that want us dead. Okay. Alright. Here it is. You asked for it. It's space jump time. See that? I did it. Oh, these guys are bad. I was going to say, can I not use my super missiles things in the water? But it just took a second to lock on. Alright. Cool. Oh. Terror. Terror from the deep. Okay, let's get on the boat. Okay. Streaming just fine on my end. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Good. As long as you can see what's happening, that's what matters, right? Is that what matters? I think that's the point of the stream. Larry is just sitting here snoring, and it is pretty adorable. So, he is just keeping me company. He's a good dude. What do you think, Larry? You want to be the star of the show? Come over here. Oh, you're comfortable where you are. Okay. Perfect baby. He is the perfect baby. I could have the stream just on him, and you could still hear me. I don't know if any point of the stream is. Oh my god, he's being really cute. All right. I don't know if the point of the stream in any way is. All right. Yeah, you can look at Larry. You can just watch Larry while I stream. I think cat cam stream. I fully agree. All right, where are we going? This direction. Space jumping. Space jumping. Okay. Let's go. Do I remember where to go? Never. Oh yeah, down here. Now I remember where to go. Kind of. Kind of. Get our screw attack and come back up there. Now we can space jump across here, and then warp to heaven. All right, heaven beside you. Date night, I'm out. Love you. Wish you had a great. Yes, thank you. Have a great evening as well. Have a great date night. Enjoy your time doing date things. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Nope. And we'll see you when we see you. Until then, we've just got Larry. Larry, you're part of the cat cam. All right, we're teleporting. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Larry, you're the star of the show. People will come here for you over Metroid, which is the most reasonable thing possible. It's because you're super good. That's because you're super good, buddy. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, Larry. Okay, one-way street. I'm so excited with how much I've forgotten. Oh, okay. Okay. I say just assume everything wants me dead, and that's because in this game it does. Where was... There's that missile door. Oh, now that we have the space jump, we're heading down this direction to get across there. We're going to hit the save room first just to make sure I don't make any terrible mistakes. Okay. He loves... Yeah, he's so good. He's a really, really good cat. He's really sweet. He just loves to be right here. See that, Larry? Yeah? Oh, buddy. Thank you. It's really cute. Oh, Larry. You're gonna make me get all emotional. You're gonna take me to emo night at one of the downtown clubs. I don't know what any of them are called. Oh, yeah? I remember these guys were huge jerks earlier when we didn't have all these special abilities. Oh, actually. So we can get this thing now. We're just unlocking pathway. Yeah, there's nothing special. Okay. I don't know. It's pretty special to me. Okay. Now, assuming that things don't want to kill me, which all of them do. Oh boy. Go up there. All right, good. Very good. Congratulations. We're on our way. We're well on our way. You can't boost underwater. Ready for this? Gonna go to a 2 Unlimited concert. Oh my god, Larry. I'm gonna see. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can scoot the camera to where it is literally just on him, because it is way cuter than anything happening in Metroid. A little bit of a wire in the way. We do that. Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to put you on the movie. All right. This is maybe the best that we can do. Okay? Yeah, you want my attention still? All right, good boy. Larry. Oh, he's pawing at me still. Good boy. This is what I just have to deal with. Is this dude right here, and I put my arm out? Yeah? What? What do you think? Yeah? You want attention? Okay. More? Yep. Okay. This is the best part of any Metroid stream to date. Look at that. That's ridiculous. You want me to let go, huh? All right, buddy. I'm going to have to... Okay. I'm putting the camera right here so people can watch you. Okay? You can sleep, and I'll play Metroid. Good deal? I think that works. Just slightly. It's a cute little face. Yep. Here it is. Oh boy. Exciting. Stupid fish. One-hit killers. I love it. Okay. If you kill one of them, their brothers die. That's kind of messed up. Oh! So if I shoot like one, like a small section of them goes away. Not worth the risk. Never worth the risk. Here we go. All dead? Yeah. Okay. I don't have gravity suit, so we cannot increase in height. Oh! Okay. Oh no. Man. Man with a plan. What is his plan, do you think? Get missiles? Missiles installed in him? Save room? No. Squid babies? This is the newest Metroid? Yes. Yep. This is the one that came out just, October, I believe? And I'm playing on a mode, oh god, where you die in one hit. Anything that can like do damage to you kills you in one hit. So it's really, really hard. And because I love this game so much, I felt that I had to shoot for the challenge. This was my game of the year last year. And so here we are. Playing my favorite. Okay. Hey, save rooms. Those are my favorites. Okay. Here we go. Save your progress. I'll do it. I'll save it. Saving it. It's being saved. It's been saved. All right. Every step accounted for. Now, oh yeah, we're gonna kill this dude twice, I think, because these guys are awful. Okay. Pull this out of the way. There's also going to be some bullshit in there. Kill it all? I hope so. Let's find out. Oh my god. All things scare me. It's great that even just this little blob of nonsense right there just kills you in one shot. Super exciting. Larry, you're being thrilling right now. We're going to lock onto this dude and see if that'll... Nope. Oh yeah? Hi, buddy. I wonder if I can get like a better vantage point for the camera. Let's see. I might just have to sort of sit on. Yeah. That works pretty well. As long as you get a good view of Larry, that's really all that matters. Okay. Sir, I need you to leave. Oh. I'm scared of walking into like a little tunnel like this as well, and suddenly these little a-holes show up and punch me. Punch me with their tongues. Oh no. The problem is I don't want to kill that, but I'm afraid of death. I'm so afraid of death that I will kill all things that are terrifying to me. Most American sentence I've ever uttered, unfortunately. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see what we got. Oh. Okay. So I wonder if any of that can kill those dudes in there, or if I'm gonna have to be. Okay. I'm gonna have to drop some bombs on them. Yep. Super careful. Super careful. Not worth the risk. Never worth the risk. Okay. We're okay. It'll always send you back to like the last save room, unless you've done a checkpoint. There are a small handful of checkpoints right before a boss, or what are called Emmy rooms, and Emmys are like the robotic things. I don't know if you saw like any of the trailer or anything. Oh gosh, for this game at any point, but they're like just think of like Mr. X if he were a robot. They just chase you around and kill you, and it's great and awful. And in this mode, they're equally as threatening as literally anything else. Okay. Oops. The door locked. I'm not at the door open. Oh yeah, because there's a pressure sensor. Wah. Do not assume that anything is good, because nothing in this game is good. All things are bad. All things are bad. Okay. Oh. Name something in this game and it's bad. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Yeah, this is a Metroid that is, to a degree, rooted in survival horror. So I extra love it. But it is still an action game with elements of dread. And this new update just made everything way more terrifying. The one-hit kills really makes the whole game much more unnerving. Because literally all things. Those even that. Like, I wonder if I can. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Okay, these guys kill you? I like that question, but I have to ask it anyway. Boom. Boom. Kill. Pow. Bang. Here we go. Drop this thing down. Okay. Ooh. Just any platform I can accidentally fall into. Okay. Let's go. I choose to believe this is how whales eat krill. Yes, this is correct. They play Metroid Dread and then the krill unlocks. They have to unlock it every time, so they have to take a full game playthrough. Oh, yes. Here we go. I will watch it. This is kind of fun. Or are you talking about whales eating krill as being Larry sleeping? Because that also is true. That is also part of it. Gravitas suit. And that will count as a checkpoint as well. So if I do something stupid like run into more of those fish, then at the very least, I'll start from that statue. Okay. But now I have full maneuverability in the water, so my movement options are no longer restricted and awful. Which way are we headed? Are we going to be going up? But I don't have the screw attack just yet, so I still have to be super careful about bullshit like that dude over there that can still totally kill me. Weird poison snake thing. Is that? Yeah, I think. Oh, yep, he's bad. Oh boy. Okay, kill him. Killed him? Yep. Please don't respawn. Ah, a save room. Very good. Very good. Congratulations. I was dreading this. Yeah, man. This is the dreadliest of them all. It is terrifying, and I died in a couple mini-bosses earlier. The twin... I don't know, the Chozo Warriors. I was going to say Space Pirates, but not Space Pirates in this. I will need my screw attack. Okay. Sounds good. We get to travel back to... Oh, yeah, and it's all frozen and scary. Yep, this is where we die. This is the spot. I haven't died yet. Clearly, because I made it this far. Hey, buddy. Smell my finger. Where's that bin? Has that been in the butt? No, you told me. Larry Cam is best cam. I think it is the most appropriate thing to show. He's very comfy. He's happy. He's just relaxing. He's just partying. Party people. Okay. Whew. We're getting there. We're making progress. We'll keep making progress. We'll keep eating ragu. Is this, Oh my god. Fishmen. Now, I don't remember if these... Oh, yeah, infinitely spawning fishmen. So, gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, that's screw attack. Dang it, I was hoping it was a speed boost. Okay, well, apparently not. How well can you hear me? You might be able to hear Larry snore occasionally, which is pretty cute. Oh. Yeah? Oh, Larry. That's ridiculous. You are ridiculous. This game is so easy, Larry can beat it in sleep. Sounds good on my end. Okay. Perfect. Well, I'm glad. Okay. What does this guy do? How does he attack me? Well, missiles will take care of him. Alright. I can't remember. Because you just don't think about it. You just sort of tank it. You know, you think, oh, I'm going to run through an area and I'm just going to take damage. And you just accept it. Okay. Little beetle bastards. Big bad Beetleborgs. Okay. This power bomb room? I don't remember. Oh, I'm still so nervous. So nervous. Come back and around. All of this is unnerving. Yes, ME still give you the chance to dodge. Oh, shit! Well, so what I like about the ME situation is they are actually just so much less threatening in this mode. But... And I've gotten a handful of dodges off during this run, which is nice. But... it's still, as you can imagine, like, awful. Okay, I was going to have to just, I think, do a bunch of this. sir. Oh, you just jumped right into me. That's fair. Yeah. Can you parry Larry? No, Larry will hit you 100% of the time. Larry does 0.01% damage, but that will still kill you in this mode, and you can't parry him. Yeah. The Emmy is actually the least threatening thing in this game now. Like, they're still scary. Okay, you know what? When I was fighting one of the Emmy that has, the Ice Beam, the Ice Beam, I guess, does like 1% damage. And so, come on, that was behind him. And because of that, woo! Sorry, I'm really trying to concentrate on this dude right here. Oh, right. This one will shoot ground goo. Yeah, the ice Emmy. If his beam detects you, it'll kill you. So that was really really difficult and very exciting. Okay. Ah, I got greedy. Larry does goo the ground. Yeah, right outside his litter box. He does it a lot. Okay. Every time we get a little bit closer, every day is a winding road. We should have a Sheryl Crow tournament at the store. And we'll just do Sheryl Crow karaoke on Rock Band. Watch this. I don't give an F. Oh, look. I didn't know which side of the wall he was going to jump onto. Hey, buddy. You helping? Not helping very much because I'm still dying. This is one of my favorites, though, is just finding bosses like this and then every single time just whittling away more and more and more. Okay, so that does hurt him, meaning it's kind of a... Well, I do want to save my missiles, like... But trying to figure out the best way to... Oh, not like that. I guess I can destroy his shield, huh? I'll also parry that. Okay. Gonna jump on the wall? Dirty, nasty man? Okay, alright. Whew! Exciting. Excitebike 64. Okay. Anything that way? Let's find out. I don't remember. Okay. And now that we've beaten him, I think that's also a, Oh, God. Oh, right. Okay, so I have to... I totally forgot. Kill those things. Nothing wrong with it. It just... Well... I could just let that happen. All right, Larry. We're readjusting the cat cam. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was adjusting the cat cam. Well, at least it loads me right there. Larry, you shed all over the couch. The couch has changed because of you. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, it's got to parry those guys, apparently. Suppose that's what we have to do. You can see the reflection of Samus exploding on Larry's body. The room changes. Okay. Let's try this again. Interesting. Oh, because I parried it and killed it and it exploded into ice. I'm going to try something here. I mean, I've tried like a bunch of stuff unsuccessfully several times, but I think I'm going to just run up there and get these. And try not to... Yeah, I suppose that's... Okay. Well... Okay, and collecting power-ups and stuff does not count as a save spot. It's only getting, like, Chozo statue power-ups that do. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so... If I kill this thing, it's going to explode in an icy fury. And I'm going to have to... Yeah, okay. Exciting. They keep adding new layers of excitement. New thrills. Sir, please refill me. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, we're good. He's good. Is there another one? Is there another something? Another anything? All is terror. Did the things always explode? Yeah, they did. And they would do a decent amount of damage to you when they did. Oh, these guys actually are extra awful too. I think we have to go the low route, so we're just gonna... You know what, I'm gonna go up there and get those missiles. Oh, no, I can't yet. Never mind. Well... Oh, he hit high. See what happens when I make bad decisions. That. Good thing Larry's here. Oh. Jeez. Okay. So you gotta be careful about where I kill that thing. We have to let it go back down there. Otherwise we're hosed. We'll be fine right there. Oh boy. Oh, I bet it's slimy, nasty poop hurts me too. Okay. Alright. We're going to do this right, and we're going to just ignore this guy entirely because we can't do anything up there anyway. Oh, jeez! Oh, this is... Oh, that's in a sec. Alright, how do we do this room? We might just have to avoid that guy. Like, just rush in there while he's still an ex-parasite. Oh, boy. That's not so good. It's kind of good. Oh, well, there's that. Yeah, and I think if we parry those things at all, they explode into ice and we take damage no matter what. I'm kind of curious. I don't know if that's what I did last time or if I messed up something else. Okay, alright. So, parrying them is basically the option. I must have done something last time incorrectly. Good to know. This mode is no good. Whew. It's rough. I absolutely love it, but it is certainly not easy. I have to sneeze, though. That's the only downside to playing this mode, is it makes me sneeze. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Mommy's alright, Daddy's alright. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. You did kill that thing. Okay, Chozo. Nope, nothing from him. Are we going up? Oh, maybe we are. For some reason, I thought we went down through here. Huh. Well, okay. I guess not. Yeah, we can kill those guys pretty quickly. Oh boy, bad fish. Get out of here. Is that a fish? Would you classify that as a fish? Hi, King Larry. Larry says hello, but he doesn't speak English. And he speaks ASL. Okay. Are we gonna be okay? No. Whoa, I have to do that. Okay. 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 But still, like I feel like there's just one more thing in here with me that wants me to die. And I don't know what. Okay. Oh, there's a save room. Can I make it up there? Oh. All things are bad. Okay. We're saving. Now am I supposed to go low? I don't remember. I'm just uploading data. Hold on. I guess I'm supposed to go this way. Okay, this is frozen. Cataris, return here after solving the problem. Okay. Save my progress. No. Ignore progress. Alright. The first death that I had when playing the game was just literally just walking down here like that, and there was just a caterpillar, and I just stepped on it, and it died immediately. So that's what taught me that I had to be. Oh, right, okay. We still might be able to do this. Sir, bird. I feel like shooting this bird with the ice missile is not the way to go. Okay, we'll be fine up here, right? Yeah, cool. Cat cam for Metroid. Oh my god. All right, we are gonna have to parry you though. Right? You dead? Nope. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting panicking. He flew up to the top. He flew the coop. Oh my god, the panic. The panic is settling in. Where is he? It's a pretty decent extension. Goes out pretty far. All right. Oh, okay. He's getting turned into a super owl or something. Where'd he go? Where is he? What did he become? Oh, he became a super bird. Wow. Like, look, I know I could just parry him, but like panicking. We're not too far from the end. We've got a couple more major bosses, and then okay, we'll be fine right here. Cat cam, yeah, exactly. Cat cam is activated. The Larry cam is arguably the most important tool the this show can have. Sack time live. Oh, panic. Oh, please, okay. Please join me. Okay. All right. And now I think we're heading up this way. There's missiles we can get. That's kind of nice. Let me bomb. Can't. All I know is that one false move, and I'm toast. Okay, made it to a save room. All right, progress. Okay, save my progress. Yeah, we go back into the fiery area, and we're going to be fighting that huge super boss. That's going to be fun. I'm actually really looking forward to fighting him because it's going to be awful. But I feel like he's one of those bosses that, like, careful, you pay attention to the patterns. Like, it's not going to be the worst. It's just going to be awful. Oh, okay. Ice missiles can do great things. I can do great things through ice missiles. Up and around. Go to there. So we'll find out. I don't remember. Yeah, I was talking to a couple people when I was playing this the other day, and I think one of my favorite aspects of playing this right now, when I can't remember everything like super well, is that wow, that goes all the way down. Is that not remembering everything actually makes it almost even more like survival horror, and I'm really enjoying that. Okay. Oh, but there's a save room right there, isn't there? Screw it. Oh. Bad decisions. Bad decisions. Foolish decisions. Okay. Is this not thawing out the inside of my thing? It still looks kind of frozen. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. All things. Oh, we're gonna have to parry you. No. We're gonna shoot you, then run away. Because this is who we are. This is what we do. No! Do I have to parry you? I might have to parry you. I panic too much. It's probably easier for me to parry it, but look, I panic. Okay. I just want there to be some glitch where, like, a fraction of that, like, contacts me, and I just have to live with the sadness for the rest of my life. Oh, that's also frozen shut, so that's bad news that direction. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see if we can missile this dude. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's so scary. Keeps freezing. Is it my internet? No, mine is unfortunately. This computer is not quite optimized for streaming, and like basically every 15% of my frames are just going to drop, and so you're going to get little freezes here and there because this laptop can't connect directly to Ethernet, and for some reason the Wi-Fi is still picky enough. It's literally 5 feet away, and it's too picky to get like a clean connection. It's a pretty good connection, but it's not a perfect connection. So, and I don't know why. And adapters and stuff simply don't work. I don't know why. Just the way of it. A true tragedy. Okay. All right. Catarus. Can't go that way. Guess we have to go this way. Look at that. Some a-hole popping out of the wall. Good down there? I don't know. Oh, nope, because there's that guy. Oh, he's not so bad. He actually can't do anything while I'm up here. He just has to deal with the consequences of my existence. Okay. Hey, save. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do it. Save my progress. Yep. I think we just go down to the left. I didn't even explore down there earlier. It doesn't matter. Oh, well, I guess it does. I'm going to have to do that now. Okie doke. Missile tank. Fine. Since my Polymega came in, I've been playing through some of the games I won in the auction. Oh, sweet. How is it? How is that Polymega? I want to know more about that thing. I want to know all about the Polymega. Okay. Oh! Splash damage. Lester the Unlikely. All I remember is it's like Prince of Persia, and if you put him too close to a ledge, he just goes, no. Poor guy. Poor Lester. How unlikely. That's a game I haven't like really sat down and played. I remember renting it a bunch as a kid. At least once. I don't know how many times I've played it, and I don't think I ever got very far. But I'm curious to see, yeah, sort of like what your experience is like with that. Okay, he did. Can we do anything in here and turn this back on? Is that what we're doing? No. Just full on Frozen. It's like we're watching Frozen. Watching Encanto. Oh, right. A boss door. Okay. All right. So that does count as a checkpoint. Isn't that how we get down there? Oh, we're going to blow our way into that room. That's right. All right. So almost all my discs have worked well. Oh, great. That's even better. I love hearing that. I'm so curious about this thing. Also, I hope you're prepared to watch me lose to this boss about 100 times. Because that's... I remember his patterns decently well. Certainly not well enough to not get hit. So, whatever. We're just going to fight him. Okay. Sir? Oh, got a dash. You can do it. I will do it eventually. Most of these bosses, you know, the big bosses, Kraid was rough. The very first boss was rough. The water boss actually only took me a handful of tries, so he wasn't so bad. But I feel this one's going to be pretty nasty. And I'm excited, because this is one of my favorite boss fights in the game, so... Alright. Love it. I love to see it. Yeah. Cool. Cool. How cool is this? God, I love this so much. I love this game so much. This is perpetually the coolest thing I've ever seen. Every moment that I'm playing this game, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I'm wondering, should we try the speed boost one-hit kill? Or is that even worth it? I mean, that's what we're going to have to try right here, right? Well, get all the way that far only to slam into the wall of plasma. All right, one-hit kill. Yeah, we might have to. That might be the way to do it. Okay. We'll get it. We'll shoot for that. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Yeah. All right, Larry, what do you think? I just ran into it, if that helps. Look. In my mind, that worked out very differently. I feel this is going to go faster than most bosses. It's that last part I have to be extra careful of, but if I get reckless, I'm going to keep doing things like that. We'll make it work. We're almost there. We got this. Oh, I thought that was it. Woo! Yikes. The most exciting boss. One of my favorite bosses, actually. This is one of my favorite Metroid bosses to fight. I found this to be so much fun. What a thrill. What a thrill. Alright. We got this. What's kind of cool, too, is that with a lot of these bosses, if you do play them right, like, or quickly enough, sometimes you actually don't see all phases of the fight because it is damage and not necessarily phases. Phases will come with damage, but... Oh, well, there's that. Phases come with damage, but you can still kill something by delivering enough damage output to it beforehand. So... Oh boy. Look, I thought I'd locked onto his legs. I get that I didn't. I thought that I did. Sir, ma'am, I'm not sure what we're classifying you as. Monster. Oh, well, that. Larry, you're asleep. You're asleep at the boss. You're asleep at the wheel. Charge beam is effective against bosses. Oh, yeah, I'm going to check and see if just my regular beam happens to do any sort of damage. That's maybe a safer way than me charging up missiles. I know with missiles I get in this headspace, and there's certain things I really want to do. Nope. Okay. Well, this is who we are. Wow, I'm like barely touching that. I might as well have been touching it. Greek salad, Greek dressing, Greek gods, Greco-Roman wrestling. In my mind, I'm just doing so much more damage to that than I think I am. Okay. I know he has an attack where he does like a double swipe, and I'm trying to make sure I'm prepared for that as well, too, because I don't remember when that happens. Oh, his claw just tapped me in my stupid little head. Alright. Remember when I did really good like 5 lives ago? And now I'm just doing progressively worse? I remember. Hi, Pee-Pee. What are you doing? Yeah? You're kneading the pillow? Okay, watch this. This is the easiest boss so far. Easiest boss so far. Easy. I just want. Oh, I want to shoot him with my. Woo! With my normal attack so badly. I guess I can do it like that. Okay. Watch this. Easiest game so far. So I'm cranking him with missiles. I do wonder if it is more prudent to charge shot now, because we're hitting him with missiles pretty rapidly. Okay. Okie doke. I have to remember how to do this if we're going to try the one-hit kill. Oh boy, this is not going to happen. Angry Bird, Flappy Bird. Shoot. Almost. If I'd gotten that jump, I don't remember how much time we'll have to do that attack. I get butterflies doing that because I'm so scared. I get so nervous. Okay, that's the kind of progress we make tonight. I think we made some pretty good progress. We're getting there. We're well on our way. Sometimes I get too scared to talk. Someone afraid of me to say something stupid. Oh. No, I just don't want to lose my concentration. I'm sure you guys understand. Oh. Well, I didn't parry. I was too busy trying to get off one extra hit. No attack is unavoidable, they say. I suppose technically up to this point, that is entirely true. But Lord, this is bad news. Bad news, bear baseball. I'm sweating a lot, for what it's worth. I don't know if that helps any of you guys. Definitely helps me. Alright, well. So I could space jump fast enough and guess what I can't do. Nerve-wracking. We're having higher drop frames than normal tonight. That's a bummer. Nearly 20%. 17.4. Okay. I'm gonna beat the boss this time. I was kidding around last time. I wanted you guys to understand how good I am at jokes. Oh, well. He understands. I just wish that worked. Sir, Circes. Larry, bless me, please. Bless me with the wisdom required to kill this beast. Okay. Oh, nope. Let me just waste some missiles. I can just do that. We can do our cool. Yep. He paused, and I thought something else was going to happen. Despite explicitly knowing better. This is awful. Though I feel like I'm making more progress on this guy much more quickly than the storm missile boss I fought last night. That was the nightmare. In my mind, it was like a full hour spent on him, but I don't know exactly how long it actually was. But it was a lot of time. One thing I can tell you, it was too much time. One hit kill. That's true. If he can kill me in one hit, I gotta kill him in one hit. I mean, this is much more than one hit. Alright, this time we got him. Absolutely not, but just you wait. Because you're gonna have to. I'm kind of curious as to... Oh, Jesus. I want to see if my charged plasma beam just does more damage. And I know this is a terrible, foolish spot to do it, but, like, why not? I'm not going anywhere, clearly. Okay. Let's beat the boss this time, first try. Can I qualify that as my first try? Can I edit this whole video to be just a series of this being my first try? I'm just curious to see how fast we can get him into cutscene fight mode before. Wow. Jeez. Jeez Lewis. Cheesy Lewis bread. At least Larry's here. If you say this is my first try, it counts. Oh, that's true. I guess if I don't say that, then people will know it's like my 80th try. Okay, I think we're going to use missiles. I think as a whole, that is the better bet. I mean, I don't mind a combination of both. A combination of flavors. Well, there's that. I guess I could go into the wall and then jump off and position myself better. I have Cheap Trick stuck in my head, and I don't know what to do about it. Because people are playing a bunch of Rock Band and Guitar Hero at the shop. And that, well, that'll do it. So. Okay. Watch this. Easiest boss. Easiest boss so far. No, the underwater one was. Oh, yeah, okay. What? Look, I'm learning. The ceiling will kill you. But also really good to know, so later I don't do something stupid like that unless I'm strictly not paying attention. The amount of stuff you learn about this game when you can only get when you die in one hit is kind of remarkable. I'm pretty impressed. Because all things considered, I have learned a lot. It's just some pretty nasty, hard lessons. Glad you don't die hitting the wall like that. Okay. Oh, we're still using so many missiles. But I suppose if we can get this... I have an expensive trick stuck in my head. Yeah, like a 1080. I guess a 1080 over a China shop. Where you can stand, oh my god, to knock a bunch of stuff over, very expensive things. In my head, okay. Alright, let's see if I can... Alright. See if I can do this. Oh, I'm so nervous that I'm going to mess it up. Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird. Guess what? We were well on our way, alright? It could have happened. It didn't happen, but it could have. Do I have to do it after the final wave? Because I'm wondering if I'm trying to do that preemptively. And that might be the danger. But we're going to go for it. It's the way to do it. It is absolutely the way it must be done if we're going to do this. We got to do it right. It's the most exciting and proper way to finish up a battle of this magnitude, you know? Like we'd be doing a disservice to our friends and family to do it any other way. Oh, okay. All right. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Cake pieces. Okay, where are your legs? Let's lock on. Alright. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Now we just gotta do this. I suppose that's literally what you'd say about every boss, is we just have to do this. Okay. Nope. Guess what didn't work. I think I gotta do that. Can you jump into him from beneath? I think I've got to do it sooner, and then jump from the side. But we're getting to the point where we can, I think, do this pretty consistently now, so if we don't kill the boss this way, I'm going to feel like a fraud. So, now we've got to. That's the way to do it. Oh, it's so much harder. Making a hard mode already... an already difficult mode even more difficult. Why not? Why not? Why not? Because we can. Dang it. Cats. Cats everywhere. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for singing 4 words of that song. 6 words, I guess. Okay. Easy. Easy. Easiest boss. This actually was one of the most fun bosses, too. I think because the patterns are... They're very present. It's just patience and skill. And I've got neither, but I still love it. I love it regardless. Oh boy. Okay. Sir? Oh, we're getting down too. We've almost got no missiles left. Wow. Okay. See how many missiles we can waste on your stupid head. All of them. What's exciting about that is actually we had done so much damage earlier that we sent him into that state almost immediately. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Gotta do the... Whoa! Gotta do the trick. Okay, there's 4. Oh my god. Okay. Gotta approach that one from below. Gotta remember. I won't remember, but I've got to. Progress. Okay, every day. How long have I been on this guy? 20 minutes? I have no idea. This could be where we end tonight, but we'll see. I'm still loving playing this so much that after this boss, I might feel rejuvenated enough to feel like we can do even more. Let's find out. Let's find out. I should just make a supercut of me beating this all successfully every time. And pretend that I did it. That's inauthentic. Can I actually hit him while we're doing this? No, I don't think so. Okay. It's kind of cool that this pattern actually is static. Damn it. Shoot, we're going to have to do that really quickly. I wonder if we can start... Oh no, because there's that final wave. Shoot, yeah, that timing. Maybe I'll just beat him the regular way. But on principle, I want to do it that way. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Remember he has some attack where I think the screen flashes white and he hits both sides at once? Woo! Scary. Nope. Tried to get that extra hit in, guess what happened? Expensive tricks. This mode should just be called John Gets Game Overs, because that's all you see. I guess that should be the stream name. It's just Game Over. So I think anybody who tunes in, that's all they're going to see. Is me getting game overs on this boy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're doing this? Oh, no, almost. Just be inside his body. In the bad way. Okay. I can do that. Clearly. I've proven to you. Okay. And maybe we'll beat this boss and maybe that'll be it. Maybe that's what we, maybe that's tonight's objective. It's a pretty good milestone if we can do it. Again, we'll see sort of where my mood is at after doing this. If I feel like I want to continue subjecting myself to this nonsense. Well. At least there's Larry. If nothing else, Larry's here. All right, buddy. Let's do this. And I'll be just walking around screaming. Nobody knows it. What? It's true. Larry is fighting every enemy in the game. Which boss do you think Larry's favorite is from Metroid? Mini Kraid from Super Metroid? Okay. Easy. Easiest boss. By bosses, I mean food. He's beating all the food. That does sound about right. That sounds like a very Larry thing. Oh my god. I got greedy, and I didn't realize. I thought he was going to stay in the background. Keep learning. Yeah, keep learning. Larry doesn't care at all. I can yell at him all day because he won't hear me. Larry hears nothing other than the sound of love. And I mean like Michael Bolton. Okay, let's beat this thing. Once and for all. Don't try to fight me from the background. Dang it. Using up the missiles. Wow, I really did use all my missiles. Okay. See what happens. Don't get greedy. Alright. Just gotta do it right. Gotta do it right. Get all that food. This is my favorite food in the game. Okay. Alright, food. Let's do this. There is that moment. Alright. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I've done it before, but I'm trying to remember the timing that I used. Alright, there was that jump. Alright, okay. Okay. Had to do it that way. Had to do it that way. Let's save that. I feel good about that. I guess this whole video is going to be saved, but my gosh. You know? Whew. It was definitely more exciting to do it like that. Jeez. I feel like I'm having a hernia. Alright, where do we go now? I don't remember. Does the game guide us? I forget. Bang. Samus doesn't give an F. Okay, let's see. I guess I go down there, right? Go up and around. No, I guess I mean. Okie doke. Oh. Alright, we'll keep going for a little bit longer. We'll go until I've gotten tired of dying. Apparently, I have not yet. I guess that's kind of exciting. Okay. Hey, Alex Abrams. Alright. Game, where do we go? It's going to tell us now. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess back to Artaria, huh? I guess. Oh, I just walked in. See, reckless. I just fought this boss, and now I feel like I'm getting complacent and just doing foolish things, pretending that enemies can't harm me. And we all know that's filthy. Kill these guys. We have to, because I've got to. Yeah? Because we can't go around. Literally have to go all the way around. Just making sure. I don't mind. Oh! Just want to make sure I'm Doing this right. Wah! Wah! Okay. Oh! You know what? Here's what's going to happen. We're taking the elevator because it'll give us a checkpoint, and then we're going to go back. We're going to return. Exactly. So it's going to take like a minute. But is that where we're supposed to go? I don't remember. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Oh no, we got to go back so we can get the screw attack. And once we get the screw attack, oh god, we're gonna have to fight that guy to get our cross bomb. That do I dread that more than the boss we just fought? The experiment. Well, we'll see. Totally forgot. Oh, hey, we can go. Drop me off at the bus station, Mom. Oh! Remember when I almost did that? I remember. Okay. Oh, because that's the room from... where's the save spot? Yes, that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. Except for I'm curious. What's in here? Oh, gosh. We're going to go to the save room first, and then I'll attempt it. I don't mind attempting the thing. I just got to know my limits with the thing. All right. Oh. We're going to try this room, and we're going to see. All right, fish. Missiles. Worth it. Missiles are worth it. We need as many as we can get. By the time we get to the end, we will need these. Oh. All things are bad. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Didn't risk it. Look at that. Paid off. Okay. Except for the... I want to call them gefilte fish. I feel like that's what they are. I've never eaten that. Have I? No, I don't think so. I don't want to. Do I? No, I don't think I do. I get nervous. Alright. Larry Cam, still here? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna go up. It's gonna be faster. Get that potato out of here. All right. Okay, I don't mind knocking into a door because I know at least the door will be safe. Is the door safe? I don't know. I don't know if the door is safe. More save rooms. Let's keep going. Let's go to all save rooms. Okay. And we have to head. God, we gotta head all the way over here. We're going to. Let's make a marker on the map. I mean, I guess I know where it is, but I suppose I also don't know the best way to get over there. Down here? Let's go up and around. Let's figure it out. Oh, there's still that other Emmy we're going to have to get to eventually. Fine. Okay. Ugh. Like a scared child. Nope, wrong way. Hey, missiles. Missile. Missile. Prehensile. Prehensile missile. I haven't been this way. Oh my lord! Sirs. You are my nightmare. All of you in one room. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. There's no reason for me to confront that kind of thing. Because there's no benefit. Okay, save room imminent. Right? Yeah, oh, now I can get up there if I need to. I don't know if we even need to. All that matters is this. Good. Jeez. Jesus Louises. We're making it. Making it happen. Okay. Oh, I suppose we can take that path. Oh, I just blindly dropped. Because that's what I do. We got over here. Oh. Sorry, we're not talking. We're not on talking terms. Oh, but then if I go that way, there is a save room. Ah, there's a save room right above me. We're fine. Oh, that's to a warp zone. Okay, good. And my axe. Alright. Hey, Larry. How you doing, buddy? You waking up? Barely awake, huh? I get it. Alright. Head to Berenia up there. Is there anything else in here? Things I can screw tire. I feel, again, like I'm going to be reckless. Hit that? Maybe not. Easily. Whatever. If we need more missiles, we'll get them. We've been fine to this point so far. I know it's a very foolish way to think of things, but it doesn't matter. This is what we do. This is who we are. Berenia. God, I don't want to do these mini bosses. I really want to just do Ravenbeak. I feel like as awful as that's going to be, it will be less awful to me than the rest of the game. Alright, whatever mini boss is next, once we finish that, I think there's some soldiers coming up. And then there's the cross-bomb guy, I think, is next. Alright, whichever one of those we get to next. Whichever one of those we beat next. We'll fight him. But whoever we defeat next, that'll be it for the night. Welcome. Okay, we're almost powerful enough to fight Ravenbeak, he says. Cool, thanks. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Space Dad. Missile tank. Missile plus tank. Okay. Oh, these guys, okay. So, wow. Alright. Okay. That is it. That's... After we beat these guys, I'm calling it. Well, he just jumped into me. Alright, if this goes as easily as last time with the super missiles, we might be okay. Or the lock-on missiles, storm missiles, whatever they're called. However, this is still going to be ridiculous because this mode is ridiculous. I can just do that. It's exactly what I can do. In fact, it was so exactly what I could do that I did it. On the plus side, Larry is perfect. So, if it helps any of you in any way, knowing that Larry is perfect, well then, I'm glad. Because he is. I don't think I can screw attack these guys, can I? I don't think so. I guess I don't know. Well, the red attack. Rat-a-tat. Hey, Larry. Did I disrupt your sleep? I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Got him this time. Easiest. Right into it. Let him just blast my breasts open. Okay. Well, guys, this is easy. This game's easy. No attacks unavoidable. Oh, yeah, I forgot I can shift through these things. These hints. These even very good hints. They're not helping me. I just grabbed onto the edge and didn't let go. Good move. Good move, Larry. Cleaning yourself. I don't know if you're cleaning as much as you are simply just licking. As much as I like to think that you're getting cleaner because of it, I guarantee you're not. Oh. Maybe I should work on countering. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think not. I definitely should not counter. Oh. What I love so much is that no matter how much I keep screwing up, I still do not think the game is in any way being cheap. I just gotta be better and more responsible. And that's, to me, the sign of good game design. The game itself does not feel shitty in its design. It feels difficult as balls, but that's the game doing its thing and me being impatient and imperfect. Okay. Can't decide if my strategy is to find a good spot to stand still or to just keep moving. Whenever I move around, I make weird mistakes. And I don't counter this dude like I'm supposed to. I just run into this guy's laser. He's gonna watch me. This is embarrassing. You guys gonna think I've never played a video game before? No attack is unavoidable. I'm glad that message constantly comes up. It really needs me to know. Actually, I do wonder if I can screw attack these dudes at all. Nope. I didn't mean to do that, but answer. What's up, Larry and John? Not much. Larry's just watching me play the game. He's not watching. He's living it. And I'm just getting destroyed by several of these little mini boss fights. Oh my god. What's up, Larry and John? How are you, Doug? Did you work today? I assume that you did. I assume that work was had. Just let him crunch into me. Okay. Every time I think I get better at this game, I play it, and then I just get worse. All right, let's do this. Easiest game. See? Told you. Easiest game so far. Oh my god. Oh. I'm just killing them. They get hit by just a laser going 2 miles an hour. Alright. Just gotta focus on, well, obviously one at a time, but like, I think we're making decent progress on how that's done. Oh, well, nope. I thought I was. Hey, buddy. You repositioning? Yeah? What's new? You think you're cleaning yourself? Instead, you're just sitting like a ridiculous young man. I've put myself in a pickle. All right. Okay. Okay. Good lord. I was not prepared for this. Is there an item in here? It says there is. I don't remember where. Where? Oh. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's see. I think it autosaves. Hold on. Oh, no, actually, you know what? Okay, I know exactly where we're going. Head back up here. We have our screw attack. Oh, we don't have too much more before we get to... Alright, we'll keep playing a little bit longer. I'm having a good time. Larry? Problem with Larry is he just doesn't know. He doesn't know life. Oh, we still need the cross bomb to get to that, and we still need the thing to get. Okay, there's still events. Oop. Okay, let's see if we can kill this dude fast enough. Yeah. We can save, and saving is cool. All right, let's keep playing. Let's keep playing. I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop. I do not want to quit. We'll see how far we get. Maybe we'll play for another, 15 minutes? Even out at 10 o'clock? We'll see. We'll see where the mood takes me. He probably knows life, he just doesn't know life with audio. The problem is he did at one point. Larry was, oh no. Okay, well this is, after this, alright. This will be, in my mind, the worst. So we gotta fight this guy a couple times. Oh boy, oh boy. This is where it becomes like this shitty boss. Alright. Okay, maybe this won't be so bad. It probably will be. I'm probably going to make a bunch of really dumb mistakes. And that's... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I don't remember. Okay. Alright, try that again. Maybe this won't be so bad. That missile boss one was the worst. And in my mind, this one's 100 times worse. I just gotta remember his little patterns. Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be fine. Yeah, before Larry's stroke, he actually was, he was pretty cognizant. He could do a good job of just listening and... Okay. Alright. Oh, well. Just let him back into me. Perfect. Perfection. Perfection Honda. Alright. Alright, son. Okay, how far does that go? Okay. Wow. Okay, that could have been it. Okay. Alright, this one... I mean, he sucks, but this is going to be fine. I think these patterns are more of, like, just being appropriately patient. Some of this stuff is not nearly as obnoxious, like one-hit kill kind of... I mean, it's all one-hit kill, but it's not like the super missiles, you know? Or the storm missiles or whatever. This one sort of has me the most freaked out, alright. Okay. Crossbomb. How long ago did he have a stroke? Oh, gosh, when was that? 2018, I think? Because 2019 is when we moved out. 2018, I'm pretty sure, is when it was. Okay. Yeah. Poor little dude. That's right, okay. I was trying to remember what the button was. Okay, we're saved. Oh, I suppose this is also... Poor Larry. I know. Handsome little dude. He's doing his best. He still does a good job considering. Okay, well, I suppose we're technically at the end of the game. I might save this last one for a final video and get ready to call it for the night. I'm getting kind of tired. I think I want to throw on a movie or something. Almost at the end of the game. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see. Let's see where we got to go. Let's yeah, let's get some missiles refilled. 105. Is that going to be enough for the final boss? Gosh, guess so. Yeah, I think this section is basically we're gonna warp up to like one more section, and then that's where like the final boss battle is. Okay. I think. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, there's still a handful of things that I have to do. I forgot because I still got to go beat that other Emmy and get the wave beam. I think we're gonna get a warp. Wow. Yep. We're gonna get a warp down to the area that I was in, so I can go kill that other Emmy. There's a couple tiny like boss fights, like they're like those Chozo soldiers, where there's a couple more coming up. But once those are done, so yeah, we're not at the end of the game. We're close. We'll do a tiny bit more. We'll see. Even with one-hit kills, I'm gonna attribute it all to it's a lot of luck. I feel pretty confident playing this game, but also there's some luck. I did good, but there's luck involved in my ability anyway. Oh God. Can I? Whew. Okay. Oh man. All this is. Oh no. Yep, I knew it. Well, let's say you do better than I do. I haven't seen you play it, but there's luck and passion that go into all of this. Okay. We'll get to the next save room, and I think that'll be it for the night. I think that's all I can handle. This has been wonderful, but also it is a lot. But thank you, Doug. I appreciate the kind words. See, I can screw attack that, can I? Yes, I could. I'm gonna try. I just want to see. I don't know if there's enough room for me to. Okay. Woof! Is that foolish of me? Probably. Okay. But it was also kind of fun, and it gave me an opportunity to kill that dude. But you know what's going to happen now is I'm going to get to this other monster, and it's going to kill me. See? I knew that was going to happen. Larry, you have passed out. Okay. Try this again. Excuse me. Okay. Gotta do that the hard way. That's fine. This is who we are. This is what we do. It's always cute looking at a sleeping cat. I agree. Especially when that cat is Larry. Okay. Dang. Alright. That's... I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I did it before. It just happens so fast. He sucks me up there. Oh, shit. Oh. There's that. Everything is a new opportunity to circumvent. Okay. Let's do it. I like that. Gosh, what is the best way to do that? I'm just trying to think. I don't have the wave beam yet, so we can't shoot through that wall. Do it, John. All right. Shoot. How did I do it before? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know exactly what I did. I thought I shot it. Maybe I'm gonna do some experiments with some of these guys real quick, just to see if I can figure out some strats. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't really let up, but as soon as I get too close, it also seems like it starts up, you know? If I just get close enough to it, it just does it. I was hoping it could, like, suck up one of my missiles or something. But I do want to kill that guy. Really want to make sure I get him out of there. So by the time I make it back down... Oops. Wow. So even if I did shoot that, I'm not going to be able to shoot it fast enough. Okay, I shot a bomb at it, and the bomb, luckily, went quickly enough. All right, sir. Oh my God, Jesus. Well, I blame the game on that one, except for that was still my fault for getting too close to the edge. Okay, let's do it again. That's just how we do it. But I think I'm getting a good enough feel for how that bomb has to work to that cross bomb. All right, we got this. We'll make it work. Almost done it. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That the cross bomb does go fast enough. Oh my God. All right. Why did I do that? Okay. That was a terrible decision. But I did it anyway. I guess this counts technically as like sort of like a stopping spot. Oh, it worked. Yeah, bottom line is it worked. Bottom line is that Larry is a really good boy. Do you know that, buddy? You're a really good boy. Okay, we're going to that save room. And that's... Oh, I'm going to have to bomb my way through. Yep. Oh, that... Fine. We'll keep playing until we get the Emmy. Well, we'll get to the Emmy room and we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe that's it. Oh yeah, I right off of Montgomery, and Montgomery at night. Oh, I feel nervous turning this off though if I'm not like officially saving. Fine. Yeah, motorcycles go down Montgomery all the time, super late. So that's what I got going on. And kill that dude, yeah. All right. You know what? Maybe I can just kill most of this stuff with my screw attack. I think that actually is. There's a save room right over there. Yeah. We'll do this. You hear another one here in a second. Okay. Alright. Now that we have our screw attack. Larry! Yep, Larry's here. Larry's here. He exists. He exists, and Larry is love. Larry is just too pure. He's pure and sleepy. Okay, well, at least we have this save room. And the ability to run away from, well, theoretically. Still the one-hit mode, yep. Yeah, oh, it's super loud. Like, right here on Montgomery. It is very loud. For some reason, it's kind of fun, but, like, it's certainly loud. Okay. You just didn't see me? Because that's... Nice. Sir? We might have made decent work of that. Okay, cool. You lock onto this dude? Yeah, we can. Okay. Oh, only once, though. But still, I guess, a 3-missile burst. Okay, you cannot, for what it's worth, screw attack into it. I thought we would try. And don't do that. Does that count as a save? Yeah, it does. Cool. Okay, the Rinkas we can also neutralize. That's kind of nice. Okay. Now that dude we can just hit with. Okay, so our screw attack actually makes us invincible from most stuff in this room, which is pretty useful. Oh, see, they only stun you. They don't harm you. I thought they'd hit me before. They only stun you. The Rinkas will probably kill you. The little beams will only stun. Fascinating and good to know. All right. Omega Blaster. All right, let's do this. Was this one hard? I don't remember. Oh, pressure, tension. Oh, all right. Okay, I think this one is not so bad because he's just going to come up here. We're just going to do this to him. And then... Yeah, that's right. I feel like this is actually the easiest of them. Okay. No problemo, dickweed. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to save after this, and then that is where we are done for the evening. Okay. Wave beam acquired. Okay, arm cannon offline. How do we get out of here? There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that also helps pretty exponentially. I'm speaking as if I've never played this before, but cool. I think this is where we're done for the night. A little bit over 2 hours. Some very, very good progress. And we are nearly there. I think 1 or 2 more small boss-style fights. And then the last boss, and then we're good. However... Hey, buddy. Hey, handsome boy. What are you doing? Well, you were sleeping, but, like, what are you doing now? Not sleeping. You're just purring. Excellent. Okie doke. Well, thank you all for watching. It's been great. I will try to finish up. We might even do the rest of the stream tomorrow night after the other stream, the auction. Maybe we'll pop back into some Metroid and try to finish things up. So with that, I am done for the evening. Made some good progress, like I said. Feeling good. And we'll do a final stream coming up very, very soon. Please, everybody, have a good night. Pet your kitties or puppies for me if you have them. And if not, pretend you're petting Larry. So, because look at this. Look at this. Look at these perfect beans. Look at these perfect little beans. Perfect beans. Look at this. Ugh. Larry, you're genuinely the best. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you later.